Mr. Mailloux.
Hi, Mason. How are you doing?
Good. So my first question for you is going to be, what activities and extracurriculars did you do here at the Mount?
So while I was here at MSJ, at first I just joined Model UN, and it's academic when I first came here, and I got really into Model UN. Eventually I became secretary and then the president of Model UN my senior year. And then all 4 years I ran track as well. So I did both indoor and outdoor track all 4 years.
Okay. You think about getting involved with any of these clubs as a staff member?
Yeah, so actually starting next week, I'm going to be moderating for the Spike Ball Club. I think we're going to be meeting on Wednesday afternoons after school. And then I'll also, once the indoor track season starts up, I'm going to be coaching both indoor and outdoor track.
Why did you choose to come back to the Mount as a teacher?
So I think part of the big thing that drew me back was that when I was here as a student, some of the most impactful relationships that I had were with teachers that really drove me to do my best work. They motivated me they made me want to be better. And so having really good relationships with some of those teachers, a couple of them were Mr. Ader and Miss Gallagher. I wanted to kind of be in that role for other students that are coming through MSJ. So I want to be that teacher that is motivating kids to do their best work. A teacher that kids can really engage with, feel like they can come to and be comfortable, asking questions about, their work and just about life in general.
Interesting. If you would have advice to either incoming freshmen or students in general here at the Mount as something that they can do coming from an alumni, what would it be?
The biggest thing that I could say is don't just keep to yourself. I see a lot of kids a lot of times, a lot of kids get here early and they just go on their iPads and sit alone for a while. And they don't engage with other students, right? I think the biggest thing is finding clubs or sports to join, or even just hanging out with kids in the lunchroom, right? Finding a group of guys that have common interests with you, that maybe you share something with them. That way you can spark your interests and develop meaningful relationships while you're here. I think the worst thing that you can do is to just stagnate, just go to class, do your homework, and that's it. That's all you're getting out of high school. Then you're not getting any of the relationships. You're not getting the personal development and growth. You're only just growing academically.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course, Mason.